Our first recognition today will be the presentation of the Emerging Professional Award, awarded annually to recognize alumni within 10 years of graduation for professional achievements and or distinguished community service. The Emerging Professional Award allows the Belisario College to recognize some of the brightest rising stars. Today, we recognize Melissa Conrad. Melissa graduated in 2015 with a degree in advertising public relations and was an all-world student. She was the overall College of Communications student marshal, completed internships with Penn State Athletics, Under Armour, and Adidas, had a stint as director of consulting for the student-run PR firm Happy Valley Communications, a term as the finance director for PR SSA, and served as a college ambassador for Ford, all while maintaining a 4.0 grade point average. Since graduating, her career has blossomed from public relations to corporate social responsibility and social impact. Melissa was a founding member of the Global Purpose team at Adidas, a strategic member of the first ever social impact innovations team at Starbucks, and currently leads all social impact employee engagement efforts for Zillow. Your 2023 Emerging Professional Award winner, Melissa Conrad.
Wow, Kevin, can I take you everywhere? That was a nice introduction. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for having me, first and foremost. Thank you to Penn State, to the Belisario College of Communications, to the Alumni Society Board. You're all so wonderful. It was so nice to meet a lot of you last night and today. So thank you so much for having me. To say that I am excited to be here for this purpose and not necessarily just a football game is an understatement, so I'm truly grateful. Thank you. As I was reflecting on what to say today, I started thinking about the words that first come to mind for me when I think about Penn State. And that was honor, it was connection, and it was opportunity. And I knew when I was in high school that Penn State was special in a way that you just almost can't put into words, right? I knew it was going to offer a world-class education. I knew it was going to be a huge network, great athletics, all the things, right? And so much more. But it wasn't until I became a student here that I started to realize the breadth and the depth of the opportunity you have when you come to Penn State. So I actually went really deep back into my Gmail archives to try to pinpoint one of the very first times that I started feeling that honor and that connection and the opportunity. It was in January of 2012. There was a customer relations internship open in the athletic department, but it was branded as only open for sophomores and juniors, and I was a freshman. So evidently, I guess I felt that some rules were meant to be broken at the time. I cold call emailed Patty Reese, who I believe she's still here at Penn State, and I asked her if she would consider a freshman for this opportunity. And the email said I was extremely eager to get my start in sports, and I asked her if she would, again, consider hiring a freshman. And at the end of the email, it appears I even tried to sweeten the pot for Patty, and I told her that I would do the paid internship completely unpaid on a volunteer basis if it just meant she would let me get my start in sports. So long story short, Patty didn't hire me. She claims it was because of my class schedule, no hard feelings. But she did, instead, she referred me to Steph Petula and Chris Peterson, who I know a lot of you in this room know and love. And they ran a different internship program at the time, Athletic Communications. We called it AFCOM back then. And despite, again, rarely seeking freshmen, Steph and Chris took a chance on me that semester, and that's when I felt like my career really began. And all of it, again, was because Patty created a connection for me, and Steph and Chris gave me an opportunity that I quite frankly did nothing to deserve at that point, but they believed in me at that time, and that to me is the essence of Penn State. And now I can go back and I can connect those dots really easily since I had that opportunity to work in athletic communications for almost all 4 years at Penn State. From summer internships as a student at Under Armour and Adidas, which Chris and Steph reluctantly congratulated me on because it was never Nike, to full-time roles at Reebok and Adidas and Starbucks, and now to my current position, the great honor to lead our employee giving and volunteer opportunities at Zillow. I know that it started right here at Penn State because of the honor, the connection, and the opportunity that Penn State gifted me. So to close out, I do just want to thank also my family members who are right here in the front. They're here with me today. My Aunt Jean, thank you. You are my second biggest fan, only to my parents, my mom and dad. Everything I have in my life is because of you. So thank you very much for being here. And go State, beat the Buckeyes.